Welcome to iGlobal Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, in the last 24 to 48 hours, the Australian dollar has traded very choppy. And as you can see, with the Fed hiking rates yesterday at 25 basis points, the market did stage a recovery as the US dollar was weaker and rebounded off the key level of 76.85, but nevertheless fell towards the top side, as you can see here, after reaching a high roughly around 77.80. The market has now fallen nearly a full cent and back towards the downside of 76.85 again. From a technical point, I am bearish, and if we do break or see a close by tomorrow morning in New York time at 7 a.m. at under 85, would give further concerns to the bearish case and look towards the region of 75 cents. Any advances should find a cap around 77.45. An interesting price action for the US dollar, as it first of all took out the level on the index at 89.40, but now is back there again after rebounding rather strongly overnight. And in terms, you can see the euro did fail towards this challenge of the trend as the body closes underneath the line. Now from this, I am still a seller of rallies above 123. Overall, as the market is still vulnerable to the downside, and from a technical point, could still see the challenge of 121.80 to 122, the figure. A break beneath there does give exposure towards a region of 118. So do be on your guard if you're trading from the long side. The market does still appear bearish. Now, question with dollar yen is, did it break the 105 level? Well, at the moment it has, and it's sustaining beneath there as it now challenges a low of 104.61, but it's nearly back at 105. Do be on your guard though, in case we do see a false break at 105, as this would see a squeeze up to 106. But while maintaining underneath this level, could now see a target of 103.50. Well, the Bank of England didn't change on its rate policy and still remains unchanged. And from there, could see some weakness into next week. On a vote, though, the MPC members normally voting altogether didn't actually yesterday. Out of 9, 2 were hawkish. Therefore, this gives my view that we could see a rate hike in the UK in May. Therefore, I wouldn't get too bearish, but I am looking for a pullback towards 138.60, which is where the trend line is. Gold at the present is not showing any follow through after yesterday's rally. Didn't take out the level of 1,340. Now, at present, I do expect to see a pullback to 13.20. I'm not bullish, and we could see in the market even go back towards the foundations that hold at 1,300 before rebounding. Looking towards the upside, resistance is seen around 38 to 40 as a cap into today. The silver outlook, well, the market did give way back to the downside, and at present still sees a support around $16.15. Any advances should still find a cap around $16.50. I am a buyer of this region around 15. So it does give us opportunity if we do see a fallback there. And rounded off with oil, well, the market didn't continue on to the highs seen in January of $66 a barrel. Therefore, from the weakness, a break underneath 63.80 will give further scope to the downside to 62.5. On the day, though, I do expect to see further weakness and not supporting any bullish outcome for oil at this present stage. So that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and also hope you enjoy the weekend that's ahead.